Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. We are students from Section 2 of Community Service 1. We present on proposal of teaching Quran for Rohingya students. My name is Nurul Atira binti Muhammad Khalid with matric number 18111 and 66. We'll present on introduction. First and foremost, education is fundamental to help children develop their full potential. And it is very crucial for them as it can lead to a better future. Every children have right in education regardless of their race, gender or disability. So we need to make sure children have access to qualified and relevant education, either formal or non-formal learning, whatever their circumstances. Why do we choose Rohingya refugee? The Rohingya constitute the largest Muslim minority group in Myanmar. Over the last decades, discrimination and oppression have resulted in the mass displacement of Rohingya from and within Myanmar, with substantial numbers fleeing to neighboring countries and beyond, including Bangladesh, Malaysia, Indonesia, and others. Most of the refugees lack education, including the basics of Al-Quran, because of various reasons, such as lack of access to education. As we know, Malaysia is one of the countries that prohibit refugees from accessing public schooling. Although UNHCR funded learning center or community-based school provided, there are still some teacher training is needed to provide quality education for refugee children. Moreover, Rohingya parents often consider education to be of secondary importance compared to having a job. Thus, as a Muslim sisterhood, we should help them understanding the basic Quran education, which is part of Fardu Ain. So we came up with an idea to organizing this program as an initiative to help this Rohingya refugee.
Okay, the next one is about objective. First, to give chance and provide access to the learn Al-Quran for the 20 refugee. The access that we provide is that we go to that place and teaching them about Al-Quran. And then the second one is to provide the refugee with knowledge about the basic of Al-Quran. For example, that if they have a refugee that don't know how to recite Al-Quran, we can teach them step by teach them about a huruf first until they fluently, and then to develop their understanding of tajweed. For example, like we go to the basic one, we teach them about the harakat that how long harakat that need to, and then about like the basic tajweed, like which part that we need to stop, which part that we need to continue to recite, and then about the basic like ifa, ikhla, and then to ensure that refugee can recite the Quran. This is our main goal. So if they cannot recite perfectly or recite perfectly, we hope that they can remember about the surah lazim, the basic surah. I think that's all.
Okay, I'm Nur Hanani Muhammad Khair. I will be in charge in tentative of the programs. So basically, we decided to conduct this program on Sunday, which is 9 August 2020. We choose to do this program at Surau An-Nur, Flat Pandan Mewah Ampang. The reason why we choose this place is the population of the Rohingya people at there is high. Then our program will be started at 12 p.m. and approximately will end at 6 p.m. So the teaching session for Rohingya students decide to do in 2 hours. Okay, that's all from me. Thank you. I will pass to the next presenter.
Rahman Rahim. Next, I will present on the tentative of program. We will start our journey around 12 p.m., which all the committees gather at the roundabout near the IIUM's entrance. Then we will have lunch. Around 1 p.m., we will depart to Surau Al-Nur Flat Pandan Mewah, and we will arrive around 1:45 p.m., which is another 45 minutes later. Then we will have congregational Zuhur prayer. Around 2:30 p.m., we will set up the place and wait for the students to come to us. And around 30 p.m., we will start the teaching session. As our sister said that our program will held around 2 hours, thus we will end our teaching session around 5 p.m. Besides that, we also will distribute the goodies to the Rohingya refugees, and we will have some photography sessions as a remark for the programs. After that, we will have congregational Asa prayer with the Rohingya refugees. At 6 p.m., we will disperse. That's all from me. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Aina Bila binti Abu Bakar. My matric number is 1723012. Next, I will be talking about my part, which include about the explanation of organizing committee and the committee member task. Firstly, about the organizing committee, which consists of our 5 members, which is the task of program manager is headed by me, Aina Bila Bakar. Then the position of assistant program manager is headed by Nur Hanani Muhammad Khair. Next, our position and task of secretary is headed by our member, which is Nurul Afika Ismail. Then the task of financial controller is controlled by Nurul Atirah Muhammad Khalid. And our last committee member for the position of public relation manager is headed by Nur Hanani Kamal Azhar Kamal. So the committee member is only headed by 5 of us, as this program is only comprises of our 5 members, and it does not open to everyone else. And next, be explaining about the committee task and our job scope. Okay, first for the position of program manager, my job scope are planning and coordinating the program to make sure it runs smoothly and efficiently. Next, the program manager need to monitor the program from time to time to make sure it runs smoothly and efficiently. And also my task include giving clear instruction to my members so there will be no misunderstanding and for the program to run smoothly. Next, I will also be making important decision uh, and also consult my team members regarding any important decision regarding the program. Next is the position of assistant program manager. Her job scope is assisting and helping the program manager in conducting the program, and also handling the program affairs if the program manager is absent and not available. So the assistant program manager is taking my position over if I'm not around, and she will be acting as the program manager and to make sure the program is still going on as usual if I'm not around. Next is the position of secretary, which her job scope require handling related paperwork with the organization related, and any paperwork that are related with the program. For example, the secretary need to prepare the postmortem report and the proposal and had any related paperwork with the program. Next is the task of financial controller, which is responsible in taking care of the finance in systematic and orderly manner. And also she needs to keep the receipt for uh, to make sure the budget is uh, is not over limit and the expenses is within the budget. And also the financial controller need to prepare financial report and monitoring the budget related to our program. And then the lastly is the job scope of public relation manager, which include acting as photographer and media person during the program, and making sure any appliances that are needed during the program works and are available, and prepare the venue uh, and need to make sure the venue is readily available during the program, and also handle any media needed during the program. Okay, so that's all uh, from my part. Okay, assalamualaikum, thank you so much.
Next, I will present on the budget. My name is Nurul Afika binti Ismail, metric number 1814180. We present on budget. First, I will explain about our expected expenses. We have divided into three expenses, which is the most significant is the oil expenses. We don't rent the car because some of our committees have cars, so we just focus on paying the oil expenses. We put the budget around 30 ringgit for the oil expenses. Meanwhile, for the goodies, which is for the Rohingya students, we will allocate 36 ringgit for them. Last one is the miscellaneous, which is for any emergency. We will allocate around 14 ringgit for it. Thus, the grand total for our expenses is 80 ringgit. Okay, next about the budget is the expected income. Because of our program is only half a day event, thus it surely not will have a large amount of money. Thus, I allocate 16 ringgit for each committee, which is for 5 of us to give for this program. 16 ringgit per committees will end up with a total of 80 ringgit. Besides that, any sponsorship such as giving the pre-loved clothes or pre-loved books or any amount of money is very encouraged for everybody to give to us, for us to give it to the Rohingya refugees. That's all from me. Thank you.
In conclusion, we hope that our program will help the Rohingya refugee to be able to at least recite the Surah Lazim and learn something new about the basic of Al-Quran. We also hope that all the objectives highlighted are able to be achieved and bring advantages to the participant as well as society. Finally, we pray to Allah for His blessing, mercy, and guidance toward the essential event. May this program succeed and brought benefit to all of us, inshallah. With that, thank you.